Yes.
So we start at the head, temporalis, that exposed area right there. Not any other muscles we're going to actually ask you to know about on the head, so that's pretty easy to remember. Masseter, that right there. The sternocleidomastoid, I believe, I could be wrong, I'll double check later on, but I believe it's that one. And that one right there goes to the clavicle and the scapula. Pectoralis major, we don't really have anything exposed or cut back, but it's just basically in this area right here. The digastric, right there below the mandible, it's right there. Allows the jaw to lower and raise, basically. I guess she doesn't need to, what's her name?
Megan?
Okay. Megan, would you like to join us since you're the last one?
Sorry.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm not gonna
Save you one explanation.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go over it for one person. You might want to watch your phone there.
Oh.
Well, I don't want to knock it off. Is what I'm saying. All right. External intercostals. You can see the ribs there, that wider area. The external ones, we don't have the internal. We're not going to have that on the practical, but if we did, the external, see the striations kind of going towards the center of the chest at an angle. Or I guess lower angle. If the internal ones, if we did have them exposed, they'd be kind of more medial lateral. But just know that the externals, if you see a rib and you see a pin beside it, I'm asking for the external intercostal. Latissimus dorsi.
Big flap.
That big flap right back there. Can't touch my skin. Yeah, I'll have to wash that off later. Biceps and triceps. I think we all know those. Triceps, biceps. Yeah, so external oblique, I think that's a pretty easy one. Wait, flip it over. So that little flap there, that is the external oblique above my hand, above my fingers. And the internal is right there. You can barely see it, but the striations of the muscle run towards the groin area. For the external and for the internal, you can kind of see them run more medial lateral. But I think the thing to take away from that is the fact that the flap's the external part. Rectus abdominis, I don't know if we have it exposed. It looks like we do a little bit right there. But basically, it runs right in that area. Yeah, but I can't remember if they. Yeah, so if you have a pin anywhere in this area, that will be the rectus abdominis. I don't know if that's an accident or not, but know that wide area like you were saying. The gluteus, I don't think we have exposed. The abductor femoris, you want to remember these in threes. So femoris is that triangular shaped one there between my two fingers. The semimembranosus is this more rectangular shaped one here. And the semitendinosus is this one that kind of wraps around. It seems like it wraps around from the backside, and it does to an extent. So tendinosus.
So tendinosus is actually about.
Yeah, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, and abductus femoris. The quads, y'all were talking about those being broken down into more muscles than they are, but just know that it's on top there. Gracilis is this flap right here. Sartorius muscle is this flap that kind of goes over the top and to the side. There's one more. The biceps femoris, this one in the back here. So that large one, very, very large. So that's the biceps femoris. Don't confuse it with just the biceps of the upper arm there. Gastrocnemius, basically the calf muscle right there. So you see that. And the tibialis anterior is that right there. So if you touched it, it's a little bit softer. You feel the bone right there. So it's a little lateral to the bone. So tibialis anterior, gastrocnemius. And that's it. So not everything from this is going to be on the CAD. You still need to know everything.